spiraling out of control with still no sign of containment.
Not just some eggs. Eggs.
The sirens wail, the flashing lights, the desperate race against time. For millions, Emergency wasn't just a TV show. It was a visceral experience, a weekly dose of high-stakes drama and unwavering heroism. It cemented itself in television history, not only for its groundbreaking depiction of paramedics and their life-saving work, but also for the unforgettable cast who brought the characters to life. But behind the iconic uniforms and the thrilling rescues lay the rich, complex, and often heartbreaking lives of the actors themselves. Many of the men and women who graced our screens with their talent and dedication have since passed away, leaving behind a legacy that extends far beyond their on-screen roles. This video isn't just a tribute. It's a journey into the lives of these incredible individuals. We'll explore their triumphs and their struggles, their professional achievements and their personal battles. We'll delve into stories of unexpected success, crushing disappointments, and the bittersweet realities of a life lived in the spotlight. Prepare to be moved by tales of love and loss, ambition and adversity, and the enduring human spirit that shone through even in the face of hardship. Today, we remember 10 remarkable actors from Emergency, whose stories are as captivating and compelling as the show itself. We'll explore the lives of Julie London, Bobby Troup, Michael Norville, Gary Crosby, Virginia Gregg, Dennis Patrick, Jay Paley, Kip Niven, Charles Robinson, and Ross Elliot. Their journeys, both on and off screen, are a testament to the enduring power of talent, the resilience of the human spirit, and the lasting impact of a truly iconic television series. Join us as we honor their memories and celebrate their extraordinary lives. Julie London. The name itself evokes a smoky jazz club, a sultry voice, and an undeniable charisma. Long before she became a familiar face on Emergency, Julie was a celebrated singer, her voice captivating audiences across the nation. Her early career was a whirlwind of success, punctuated by a high-profile marriage to Jack Webb, the creator of Dragnet. But the marriage ended in divorce, leaving Julie to raise two young daughters, Stacy and Lisa, navigating the complexities of single motherhood in the spotlight. This period, though challenging, forged within her a strength and resilience that would shape her future. Finding love again with musician Bobby Troup in 1959 brought a new chapter, 3 more children, and a renewed sense of hope. Yet the constant demands of balancing a thriving career and a growing family took its toll. The pressure, combined with a heavy smoking habit, began to wear on her health. Then came Emergency, a show that would unexpectedly revitalize her acting career. As Nurse Dixie McCall, she brought a quiet grace and unwavering competence to the role, instantly endearing herself to viewers. But the success was bittersweet. The role, while iconic, also typecast her, limiting the range of opportunities that came her way. Despite the challenges, Julie remained a dedicated mother and a talented performer. She purchased a home in Encino, California, filling it with cherished memories, personal memorabilia from her music and acting careers, a testament to a life lived fully, though not always easily. Tragically, a stroke in 1995 marked the beginning of the end. On October 18, 2000, at the age of 74, Julie London passed away, leaving behind a legacy of unforgettable songs and a screen presence that continues to captivate. Her estate, valued at approximately $2 million, served as a lasting reminder of a remarkable life lived to the fullest, despite the obstacles. Michael Norville. The name might not instantly ring a bell, but his face, etched with a quiet strength and a hint of weariness, is familiar to fans of Emergency. He portrayed Captain Hank Stanley, a man of quiet authority, a steady hand guiding the chaos of the city's emergencies. Before Hollywood, however, Norville served in the U.S. Army, an experience that indelibly shaped his disciplined yet compassionate demeanor. His military background imbued him with a certain gravitas that translated beautifully to the screen, lending an air of authenticity to his portrayal of Captain Stanley. His acting career, like many in Hollywood, was a roller coaster. While Emergency brought him recognition, lasting stardom eluded him. The post-Emergency years were a struggle, a constant search for roles that matched the impact of his work on the iconic show. He eventually transitioned to screenwriting, hoping to carve a new path for himself. But financial stability remained a persistent challenge, casting a long shadow over his later years. Norville lived a life of quiet dignity, choosing solitude over the whirlwind of Hollywood. He never married, dedicating himself completely to his craft. But this dedication came at a cost. Loneliness became an increasing burden, a silent companion in his modest Huntington Park home, surrounded by personal effects and unfinished scripts. His estate, valued at approximately $1 million, was a testament to a life lived with quiet intensity, a legacy of work that continues to resonate with fans and colleagues alike. He passed away on May 12, 2023, at the age of 85, leaving behind a quiet dignity and the memory of a man who poured his heart into his work. His story is a poignant reminder of the often unsung struggles faced by those who dedicate their lives to the art of storytelling. The name Gary Crosby might not immediately ring a bell for some, but the legacy of his father, the legendary Bing Crosby, certainly does. Gary, the eldest son, walked a path far different from the one paved by his famous father. His childhood, he later revealed, was far from the idyllic image often associated with Hollywood royalty. Instead, he carried the heavy weight of an emotionally and physically abusive upbringing, a secret that cast a long shadow over his life and career. He tried, desperately, to step out of his father's shadow. He pursued acting, mirroring his father's foray into the entertainment world, and he even tried his hand at singing, hoping to carve his own niche. But the weight of expectation and the lingering trauma of his youth proved to be formidable obstacles. He found success in various acting roles, including his appearance on Emergency, but it was never the monumental success his talent deserved. The constant comparisons to his father, coupled with his own personal demons, kept him from reaching his full potential. Alcohol became a crutch, a temporary escape from the pain he carried. Relationships crumbled under the strain of his inner turmoil, leaving him feeling isolated and alone. Despite his struggles, he continued to work, showing a resilience that spoke volumes about his character. He owned a home in Burbank, California, a quiet sanctuary amidst the chaos of his life. But even there, the specter of his past continued to haunt him. His final years were marked by a battle with lung cancer, a cruel twist of fate that mirrored the hardships he had faced throughout his life. On August 24, 1995, at the age of 62, Gary Crosby passed away, leaving behind a legacy that is as much a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit as it is a poignant reminder of the complexities of family, fame, and the enduring scars of a difficult past. His story is a cautionary tale, a reminder that even those born into privilege can face immense challenges, and that the fight against personal demons can be a lifelong battle. Virginia Gregg. The name might not ring a bell for everyone, but her face, etched with warmth and a quiet strength, was a familiar sight on television screens for decades. A true veteran of the industry, Virginia's career spanned radio, television, and film, a testament to her enduring talent and dedication. She was a working actress, embodying the spirit of perseverance that defined so many in the golden age of Hollywood. She brought that same spirit to her role as Wilma Jacobs, RN, in Emergency, adding another layer to her already impressive resume. But behind the professional success lay a life filled with the familiar challenges faced by so many working mothers. Juggling a demanding career with the responsibilities of raising a family was no easy feat, and Virginia often found herself stretched thin, trying to balance the competing demands of work and home life. The constant pressure of providing for her children undoubtedly took its toll, leaving little room for personal respite. The relentless pursuit of roles, the constant auditions, the ever-present uncertainty of the entertainment industry. These were the realities she faced daily. In her later years, a more insidious foe emerged. Lung cancer, a silent and relentless adversary, began its slow, devastating march. While she continued to work, her health inevitably deteriorated, casting a shadow over her final years. The illness she battled privately became a poignant counterpoint to her public persona, a strong, capable woman who, in the end, faced a struggle that even her considerable strength couldn't overcome. Virginia Gregg passed away on September 15, 1986, at the age of 70, leaving behind a legacy of memorable performances and a life lived with quiet dignity in the face of adversity. Her story serves as a reminder of the hidden struggles that often lie beneath the surface of even the most successful careers. Dennis Patrick. The name might not immediately ring a bell for everyone, but his face, etched with the wisdom and weariness of a man who'd seen it all, was a familiar sight on countless television screens. A seasoned actor with a career spanning decades, he brought a quiet authority to his role as Dr. Kent Donaldson, Sr., in Emergency. But behind the composed demeanor of the esteemed physician lay a life filled with both professional triumphs and personal turmoil. Patrick's career was a testament to perseverance. He worked steadily, carving out a niche for himself in the world of television, but the elusive promise of lasting fame and financial security remained just out of reach. His marriage, a partnership with fellow actress Barbara Cass, was a roller coaster of ups and downs, mirroring the unpredictable nature of their shared profession. The constant financial anxieties that plagued them only added to the pressures of their demanding careers. They navigated the highs and lows together, but the inherent instability of the entertainment industry cast a long shadow over their lives. Despite his lack of blockbuster success, he found satisfaction in his work, appreciating the smaller roles that kept him employed. It was a life of modest means, lived in a charming Hollywood Hills home, filled with cherished antiques and film memorabilia, treasures that represented a life dedicated to his craft. Sadly, it was in this very home, a place that held so many memories, that his life tragically ended. A devastating house fire ripped through the property, leaving him trapped and unable to escape. The suddenness of his passing on October 13, 2002, at the age of 84, was a heartbreaking end to a life filled with artistic passion and persistent, yet ultimately unfulfilled, dreams. His legacy remains, not just in the scenes he graced on screen, but in the quiet dignity he carried throughout his life, a life that ended far too abruptly. The loss of his home and many of his treasured possessions in the fire serves as a poignant reminder of the fragility of life and the unpredictable nature of fate. Kip Niven, the actor who brought the character of Billy Hanks to life on Emergency, knew heartbreak and loss intimately. While he built a respectable career in television and theater, a shadow of profound sadness hung over much of his life. His first marriage to actress Susan Brown was a period of happiness, a vibrant love story abruptly ended by tragedy. Susan's death in a car accident left a gaping hole in Kip's life, plunging him into a deep depression that would color the rest of his years. He found love again, remarried, but this union, too, crumbled, resulting in a bitter divorce that further eroded his emotional well-being. The pressures of his demanding career often kept him away from his two children, Jason and Caroline, a source of deep regret in his later years. He cherished the memories of his family, but the distance created by his profession left a lingering ache. Beyond the personal tragedies, Kip faced further challenges. A protracted legal battle over unpaid royalties drained his energy and finances, adding another layer of stress to his already burdened life. The financial strain, coupled with the emotional toll of his losses, took a heavy toll on his health. In his final years, his body began to fail him, his energy waning. Ultimately, a heart attack claimed his life on May 6, 2019, at the age of 73. His passing left behind a legacy of work appreciated by fans and colleagues, but also a poignant reminder of the profound personal struggles that can accompany even a successful career. His comfortable home in Leawood, Kansas, held a small but valuable collection of classic film memorabilia, tangible reminders of a life lived fully despite the hardships. His estate, valued at approximately $1 million, reflected a life both materially comfortable and emotionally complex. The story of Kip Niven is a testament to the enduring power of love, loss, and the resilience of the human spirit, even in the face of insurmountable odds. Charles Robinson. The name might not immediately ring a bell for some, but his face, etched with a quiet strength and a hint of weariness, was a familiar sight on television screens for decades. He wasn't a leading man, not in the traditional sense, but he was a vital part of the ensemble, a dependable character actor who brought depth and nuance to every role he played. His portrayal of Alan Benedict in Emergency was just one of many, a small but significant contribution to a long and varied career. But Robinson's journey wasn't paved with easy success. He faced the harsh realities of Hollywood, navigating a landscape where racial barriers often limited opportunities. Imagine the weight of that unseen pressure. The constant struggle to prove your worth in an industry that wasn't always built to embrace diversity. He battled through, carving out a career that spanned decades, but it was a fight, a relentless pursuit of work that wasn't always rewarded with the recognition he deserved. His personal life, too, was marked by hardship. A bitter divorce left him emotionally scarred and financially strained, a common experience for those navigating the unpredictable nature of show business. He found love again, married, and had a son, Luca, but the demands of his career often kept him away, a source of deep regret later in life. And then there was the sudden and devastating loss of his younger brother in a tragic accident, a pain that never truly left him. Picture the grief, the lingering absence, the silent sorrow that accompanied him throughout his years. Despite the challenges, Robinson persevered. He later gained wider recognition for his role in Night Court, a testament to his talent and unwavering dedication. He lived a modest life in Los Angeles, his estate valued at around $1 million at the time of his passing, a reflection of a career built on hard work and perseverance rather than overwhelming fame. His story is a reminder that even amidst personal and professional struggles, the human spirit can find a way to endure. He passed away on July 22, 2021, at the age of 74 due to cardiac arrest and cancer, leaving behind a legacy of resilience and a career that ultimately transcended the limitations he faced. Ross Elliot. The name might not ring a bell for everyone, but his face, weathered and world-weary, was a familiar sight on countless television screens. He was a man of quiet dignity, a dependable character actor who carved out a long and respectable career in Hollywood. Yet, despite his dedication and undeniable talent, the leading roles often eluded him, leaving him with a lingering sense of professional disappointment. It's a story echoed by so many who toiled in the shadows of Hollywood's brightest stars. His personal life mirrored the complexities of his career. He married once a union that, over time, became strained under the weight of financial pressures and the unrelenting demands of his profession. The distance grew between him and his daughter, Rebecca, a heartbreaking consequence of his unwavering dedication to work. He was a man consumed by his craft, a man who poured his heart and soul into every role, yet found himself emotionally unavailable to those he loved most. Ross owned a home in Los Angeles, a testament to his years of hard work. But as he aged, maintaining it became a struggle, a constant reminder of the financial anxieties that plagued him. His estate, valued at approximately $1 million, was largely tied up in the property itself and his modest possessions. The golden age of Hollywood, An era he deeply cherished faded into the past, a bittersweet reality that added to his growing sense of loss. Perhaps his greatest personal struggle was his battle with cancer. The disease sapped his strength, leaving him physically weak and emotionally drained in his final years. It was a cruel ending to a life dedicated to his craft, a life filled with both professional fulfillment and profound personal regrets. Ross Elliot passed away on August 12, 1999, at the age of 82, leaving behind a legacy of memorable performances and a poignant reminder of the human cost of pursuing a dream in the unforgiving world of Hollywood. Ross Elliot, the man who brought the foreman to life on Emergency, lived a life that mirrored the quiet dedication and often overlooked contributions of many character actors. His career, spanning decades, was a testament to his unwavering commitment to his craft. Yet it was also marked by a sense of unfulfilled potential. While he consistently worked the leading roles, the ones that would cement his name in Hollywood history eluded him. This constant striving, this persistent sense of being just a step behind, cast a long shadow over his professional life. His personal life, too, carried its own weight of unspoken struggles. He married once, but the pressures of a demanding career, coupled with the constant financial stress that often plagues those in the entertainment industry, put a strain on his relationship. The distance between him and his daughter Rebecca grew, a silent regret that haunted him in his later years. He was a man consumed by his work, a dedication that, while admirable, left him emotionally distant from those closest to him. He owned a home in Los Angeles, a testament to his hard work, but even that became a burden as he aged, his ability to maintain it waning. His estate, valued at approximately $1 million, was primarily tied up in the property and his personal belongings. The decline of classic Hollywood, an era he deeply loved, was a painful experience to witness. It was a reminder of a time when his talents might have found a more prominent stage, a time when his name might have been more widely recognized. But the greatest hardship Ross faced was his battle with cancer. The disease relentlessly chipped away at his physical strength, leaving him emotionally drained and weakened. It was a cruel twist of fate, robbing him not only of his health, but also of the time he might have spent mending relationships and enjoying the fruits of a lifetime dedicated to the art of acting. Ross Elliot passed away on August 12, 1999, at the age of 82, a quiet end to a life lived mostly behind the camera, a life of quiet strength and unwavering dedication. The flashing lights of Emergency may have faded, but the memories of its stars continue to shine brightly. We've journeyed through the lives of 10 remarkable actors, each with their unique story of triumph and tribulation. From the soaring vocals of Julie London to the soulful compositions of Bobby Troup. From the quiet dignity of Michael Norville to the heartbreaking struggles of Gary Crosby, we've witnessed the complexities of their careers and the depths of their personal lives. Their stories are a powerful reminder that even those who bring joy and excitement to our screens often face their own battles behind the scenes. The challenges of the entertainment industry, the constant struggle for work, the financial insecurities, the pressure to maintain a public image, were recurring themes. But so too were the complexities of love, loss, and family. Divorces, illnesses, and the deaths of loved ones cast long shadows over their lives, highlighting the universal human experiences that transcend fame and fortune. Yet through it all, these actors persevered, leaving behind a legacy of unforgettable performances and inspiring stories of resilience. Their contributions to Emergency and the broader world of entertainment are undeniable. Their characters remain etched in our collective memory, a testament to their talent and dedication. While some achieved lasting fame, others toiled in relative obscurity, but each contributed to the tapestry of television history. Their lives, though often marked by hardship, remind us of the importance of empathy, understanding, and celebrating the human spirit in all its complexities. So, let's remember Julie London, Bobby Troup, Michael Norville, Gary Crosby, Virginia Gregg, Dennis Patrick, Jay Paley, Kip Niven, Charles Robinson, and Ross Elliot, not only for their remarkable on-screen presence, but also for the strength, vulnerability, and human spirit they embodied in their lives. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more captivating stories of classic TV stars. Until next time.